Welcome to Educate and Rejuvenate, the podcast, the show that helps you teach and live well. I'm Kelsey Sorensen, a former classroom teacher, current homeschool mom, and a proud Teacher Goals author. I'm on a mission to help educators of all kinds not just survive, but thrive. Are you ready to educate and rejuvenate? Let's go. Hey, everybody. I am going live a few minutes early today. I'm just so excited because tomorrow is when the live portion of Educate and Rejuvenate begins. So if you're here live with me in the chat, feel free to say hello. I will be picking one of you to win a Starbucks gift card. All of you early birds here 2 minutes early. I love seeing it. 34 of you, 35, 36, 37. It's just going up. We're here early. Amazing. So today, I am going to walk you through, give you a behind the scenes of the Educate and Rejuvenate event, how it's going to work, and why you want to be there this week. And hello, I'm seeing so many of you chime in. Please say hi in the chat. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And if you were here on Friday, I did, after our panel, a tour of the app, but I was logged in as an admin. So this time I got logged in as a user. So I'll be able to show you what it should look like for you when you log into the Educate and Rejuvenate app and portal. Hello, Vanessa. So glad that you're here. Thank you for saying hi in the chat. Vanessa's here on YouTube. We're multi-streaming to Teacher Goals X, Educate and Rejuvenate YouTube, Teacher Goals YouTube, Educate and Rejuvenate Teacher Goals Facebook. Hello, Hannah. Hey. Hello, Mary. Love seeing you all here. We're getting going a little bit early today. I was so thrilled. The energy is just electric during these events, and it's like the adrenaline really kicks in the day before. So even though like it's our 4th year doing this, and every year I can tell you it feels a lot like back to school. Like you're like, how is everything going to come together? This is insane. And then you're just running on like caffeine and adrenaline and excitement because I just can't wait to get in the Zoom room with all of you. I've been having so much fun here on these podcasts this summer, but it's not the same as when we get together in the Zoom room and we're actually like in the event, in the energy together, the collective. It's just so good. Hello, Chris from San Diego. It's the Chris. I love it. I love the Chris. Hello, Stephen from the Nashville Dyslexia Center. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Brittany is here watching with Vanessa. Love it. Do you two like know each other? I love that. Ellen, I got an angry emoji for some reason. I'm so sorry. I made you angry. Hello, Sharwin. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, so let's see. We're right now at the time we said we're going to start. And we always kind of like get people coming in the first like little while. John says hello. It's 1 a.m. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. And if you need to sleep at any point, I don't blame you. So I love how we get to connect with teachers from all over the world online, though. It's so great how the internet has made it so we can connect from wherever we are. So we've got people from Brazil. We've got Kim from, that's Minnesota or Montana. I should know. That's Montana, right? I should know these things. I'm a teacher. Like I said, I'm probably running on less sleep than usual, but lots of adrenaline, lots of excitement. Hello, Linda. Hello, Deanne from Egypt. So cool. Okay, so today, what we are doing, Deanne's here from Myrtle Beach. I have heard so many amazing things about Myrtle Beach, but I have yet to actually be there. So actually go there. I've heard it's beautiful. So Minnesota, okay, there we go, my brain. And the thing is, I know this, so I'm like, oh my gosh, like when I taught 5th grade, I could have like told you right away. Now it's like, wait, what's happening? I don't know. Nicole's here from Virginia. Lily's here. Tammy's here. I love seeing all your comments. Feel free to keep chiming in. Hello, Ashley. And what we are doing today is I'm going to give you the rundown of Educate and Rejuvenate Summer 2025. Now, I know a lot of you already have your ticket or you're an Educate and Rejuvenate Club member because I know you from your name in the chat. Latrice, hello. So glad you're here. I'd love to see you on these lives. So if you are coming to the event, let me know in the chat whether you're like, yes, I've got my ticket, I've got into the event, or you can say, yes, I've got my ticket, but I have no clue what I'm doing, like, or how to get in. I haven't gotten in yet. Or I don't even know what this event is. I would love to just get a feel for who's in the room so I can make sure that I can help you the best that I can. Adriana is here from California. I love California. Hannah says, thank you for putting this together for us. The energy at the live conference is electric, dynamic. All the exclamation points. I'm so excited. Yes, me too. It is such a great time. Christy says, caffeine, yes. Anyone remember Bevis and his encounter with caffeine? Too funny. Yes, we all need our caffeine, right? Ashley says North Carolina, Iowa. Christine's waving. Almost Montana. Oh man. Event veteran. Yes, you are, Nicole. Linda's a 4th-year club member. Dana is coming, and is it Dana or Dana? Is coming and inviting several teacher besties. Yes, I love it. I love when you bring your friends. It's such a great time. Like, have a watch party, because it's kind of the perfect way to get the mix of the virtual and in person when you can watch with some teacher friends. I highly encourage that. Kim is a member watching from bed, recuperating from surgery. Yes, I remember. I hope that you are recovering well. How's recovery going? I hope it's going well, and I'm glad you're going to have something to keep you entertained and motivated and enlightened while you're recovering. Tonalina, I love that name. Good morning from Arizona. Jessica's here from rural South Dakota. I was glad for the email reminder that it all starts tomorrow. Yes, we want to make sure everyone gets that reminder, because some of you might have bought your ticket way back in April and you're like, oh yeah, this is happening tomorrow. So we try to make sure that we get in your inbox. It is pronounced Beavis. Oh my gosh, yes, I know Beavis. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's that Beavis and, yes. You can tell I'm running on like adrenaline and caffeine right now. I'm going to be rested up before tomorrow though, for sure. Ellen says, have my ticket. Looking forward to tomorrow. Brittany is here from Wisconsin. Courtney is here from Southeast Texas. John is here. He said, I've had some of your podcast trainings, usually not live, the Korea thing. That makes sense. I think I have your app from last year. Yes, you might. We didn't have the app yet last summer, but we had it for our winter one. So if you came to that one, you might have it. Yes. Okay. I love seeing, this is the best way to be recovering from surgery. We're all rooting for you. Yes, Kim, we're all rooting for you and your recovery. Char's here from Iowa. We've got people from all over the world here. See, I love seeing all your comments of where you're tuning in from. So much fun. All right. So, and we've got people who have their ticket who are here for the first time. We've got 4th-year people here, which it is our 4th year. So if you're a 4th year, that means you've been here every year. So I love that. I love that you've been here. Some of you have been here along this whole journey, like back when we were wife, teacher, mommy, and only had resources to, oh, we're going to start an event. And now we're Educate and Rejuvenate. We've been doing this twice a year. And we have all this coaching we do, and we have an app. It has definitely changed over the years, and we love and appreciate those of you who have been along the ride. And we also love those of you who are joining the ride now. We all have fun together. We're a very welcoming community. So we're really thrilled for all the new friends, the new faces, the new names that are joining us in the chat and who will be joining us in the Zoom room. So one of the big reasons why I started this conference, Educate and Rejuvenate, is because I had been serving teachers, right, for years. We had been doing our Teachers Pay Teachers store, and we had resources. And the first year we did this event was 2022. So it was post-COVID, right? And when I had been doing surveys as we were starting a membership in 2021, we're like, a lot has changed. The whole dynamic of everything in education and the world has changed. And as I was doing that, it was really like, printables are, yes, they're great. We need resources. We need sub plans. We can take a day off, but we need even more now more than ever. We need community. We need support. We need each other. We also need tools to deal with all the circumstances that we have zero control over. And that is what we're here to do. We are here to take our power back where we can. We are here to educate and rejuvenate. We are here to be like, yes, I'm a teacher. I love it. And I'm also an entire whole human outside of it. Because what I found is so many teachers, we go through this cycle. And let me know if you either are like, yes, I am in this cycle, or yes, I can relate. I've been in this cycle, because definitely me, I have been in this cycle. But if the school year is so brutal, like, so you have your, 9 months, whatever, of the school year, 9.5, 10. I mean, it very much varies, right? Depending on if you're year round, if you're traditional, how long your breaks are, all of that. But let's say 10, because I think that's honestly 10 years, or not 10 years, 10 months of the school year, right? You got your 2 months of summer, or 2.5, what have you. And so many teachers, I can't even look at my teacher back all summer because I am so burned out from this school year. I just can't even think about school right now. And when I hear that, it's almost like a little red flag in a way, because it's like, if we can't even think about it, we're so burned out. Like, that's saying that the job is too overwhelming. And so many of us are going to be like, oh my gosh, yes. I mean, it is just a very overwhelming job, right? Oh, and Hannah's asking about my hair. I did recently, it's recent, right? This is the color I usually do, but it had gone a while since I'd actually done it. I did it just 2 weeks ago. I wanted it fresh for the event. But again, so we want to, I'm like, okay, I need to like not look at the chat for just a sec. So like, I get all my rabbit holes, or like my brain is like, oh wait, all these awesome comments. I'm like, okay, just a second. Let's get through this. Go back to the comments. Where was I? I was at that burnout cycle, right? And that it's kind of a red flag, because we should be able to have a sustainable job where we can enjoy our job and we can enjoy our life outside of it all year. Like, a lot of people, they don't have a summer break. And, as teachers, we know we're doing a lot. I mean, the fact that we're talking about a PD over summer, right? And we're prepping our classroom and all those things. But like, we shouldn't need to have this break just to recover. It should be to rejuvenate. It should be because we earned it, but it shouldn't be to recover because it was that brutal on our bodies, on our minds, on our psyche. That's not sustainable. That's your nervous system saying we can't go through that again. And that's why this event is here, to help give you the tools so we can break that cycle, that like burnout crash during the summer, burnout crash during the summer. We want to help you be sustainable all year round, so you can enjoy the 9.5 to 10 months of the school year and your 2 to 2.5 months of the summer. We want you to enjoy both. We want you to educate and rejuvenate all year round. And so at the event, not only are we bringing in the experts in reading, writing, math, STEM, augmented reality, all the fun school things, right? The ideas that are going to get you excited and to go back and be, I cannot wait to try this. Like, kind of get that spark back, that why for teaching, but also tools so that when reality hits again, when the burnout hits, when you were asked to do another thing and you don't know how to say no, when you need to have boundaries, when you need to tell yourself enough is enough, you have the tools to do that. And that is why we bring it together. That is why it's educate and rejuvenate, because you can have both. And that is why we are doing this. So love your teacher coaching. Yes, love your teacher planner. I'm loving all your comments. First time at ENR, but I've been following you since Wife Teacher Mommy. I love it. And is it Dina or Dana? Let me know, because I've seen them both spelled that way. Like, just in the chat, because I would love to pronounce your name correctly as I'm reading it out. Hannah says the community is what keeps coming back. Yes, we have such a great community here at Educate and Rejuvenate. The types of teachers, it's not like the Kelsey show. I mean, I do have like energy and I get really excited to be here with all of you, but it's not the Kelsey show. It's about all of us together and coming together. And the tools that I'm sharing, it's just the research I've done. It's the tools that just work, right? Kim says, yes. I can't remember what I asked you. But I hope that means your recovery is going well. Christine says the community has been just what I've needed, been living it this cycle. Yes, hopefully this summer we're helping you break this cycle, Chris. The coaching is truly the best. Because Chris joined us last year. So you're 1 year in, and this next coming year is going to be the best year yet. I can tell you that. Courtney says we get exactly 2 months, but have to do 15 hours of PD during that time. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it's not like we get a full break over that summer. We're doing that required PD. We're doing PD with our schools. And then a lot of us are doing, PD like this event that I'm mentioning. Yes, squirrel. I definitely have that. And then with squirrel with gorgeous hair. Thank you, Chris. Brittany is slowly getting better at setting boundaries. Long A. Perfect. Okay. So where are we at? So Dave, where are we at? I'm like, what am I doing now? Oh yes, I'm going to give you a tour. I'm like, what was I doing next? We're going to do a tour of the Educate and Rejuvenate event. Okay, who's ready? Any questions? Pop them in the chat. Yeah, so you became a lifer. So glad you did. Looking forward to your best year yet. Amazing. And lifer is actually not even going to be a thing this year. So that's like still like that was the last year thing. It's coming back, just not right now. So if you're like, oh, what is a lifer? We'll share more of that later. But right now, we're just enjoying Educate and Rejuvenate together and some fun new things that are coming this year. Okay, so this is the screen I would like to share. Do you all see my screen now? I'm going to make it full screen. And now this time I am actually on the right screen to be sharing with all of you as if I were a member. Yes, exactly. What this event is here to do is to prepare ourselves for the next year in the best mental and physical state. Absolutely. So here is what it looks like when you log into our app. And first of all, I guess I should share I'll share the app, I'll share the inside, and then we'll share how you can buy your ticket if you haven't yet. What is the movement portion going to be like? Are you talking about the yoga we're doing in the morning? It's going to be incredible. So each morning, it's not going to be like crazy intense to where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be dripping in sweat. It's a very nice medium. So the instructor we have for that, and I can show you in here. So here's what we're going to do. If you go into virtual conferences and events, so see, it's now the right first tile because I'm logged in to the right account to show all of you. You'll come in here and you'll see. So what Dana was asking about is we have a movement, we call it movement portion. Just because like it's like a workout, but really it's not just about, oh, we're getting a workout. It's very intuitive. It's very also, there's a message behind it. It actually ties into the event itself, because the reason I invited Madeline, who is the instructor who's going to be with us for the entire event, for the yoga, the movement portion of the event, is because I've been doing classes with her at least twice a week for over a year now. In fact, I just went this morning to her class in the park before today. And what I love is she does such a good job blending the movement with like exactly what I need to hear. Like, so it's like yoga based, but she has some cardio in there too. It's very unique. I've honestly never seen anyone do it the way she does. So that's why I had to bring her in. I'm like, we have to, if you were at the winter event, she was there. She was not at last summer though. So it's her first time doing the big summer event. You are going to be in for a treat. Let me just say, it's going to be so good. So, and that's part of what makes Educate and Rejuvenate unique, right? Is we start the day with getting our bodies moving, taking care of ourselves. And it's going to get you some exercise, get your heart pumping, but it's also intentional. It's for your mindset as much as it is for your physical health. It really brings it all together. And then after that, we have our keynote tomorrow. That is Anna Kowal doing comedy. And I might actually, while I'm explaining this, just literally show you the live schedule. So when you get into the app, and the one thing, I'm not in the admin. That was the one nice thing about admin. When I was in admin, I could quickly show you how this is on mobile as well. And I could show you that it like basically it would just be like this little part. You would scroll through here on your phone and toggle to all these different things. So you can download this app on your Apple or Android device. And I highly recommend that you do that and you turn on notifications, because we will, like, even if you only have notifications on for the event period, that's where we're going to send reminders about, like, you know, Anna's comedy is starting, you know, and things like that. So you don't miss anything. We want to make sure that you get into the event. And the nice thing is it's not text messages that are going to, like, you know, sometimes I get annoyed by getting so many text messages, like from companies where it's like, you know, taking up so many texts, but it's just like a push notification that comes up. You can swipe it away. Like, it's not so intrusive, but it's there to remind you, like, oh yeah, I wanted to get on this live, you know? So I love the notifications. I highly recommend turning them on during the event at minimum. If you want to leave them on though, we do like to send to all of our app users, little quotes that just remind you and keep you going. So I find the app notifications just to be very helpful. Jennifer says the app has made everything so easy. Yes, I love the app. Hannah says she has positive messages and affirmations embedded in the yoga, and it was everything I needed. Yes. And in fact, and that was when I did not communicate with her ahead of time. She just did it well. This time I like told her like the messaging behind this whole event and what it is that we are doing, the movement, everything. And so she's actually been very intentionally planning her content for these yoga sessions to help you. It's not just like, oh, I'm getting a workout. It is actually a way of integrating everything you learn without it just being more information being poured at you. It's embodying what you're learning to help you educate and rejuvenate, to be a whole person outside of teaching. When you put it to movement, you're going to remember it so much better. And it's so much fun. And it's not just for our kids, it's for us too, right? When we, like, you know, you might notice as a teacher, when you bring movement into teaching with your kids, it helps with one, like just setting, like getting the energy out, but it helps them remember better. And it's the same for us too. Yes, movement plus laughter equals endorphins. Yes, we're going to start our day with endorphins. It's going to be incredible. Like, I can't even tell you how amazing these, like, I would not skip the morning movement. Like, come to it. It's going to be so good. But the other great thing is they're all going to be in the app for you too. So when you're like, oh, I just need, like, if you're feeling stressed out and you're like, I just need something to like right now, I can't even listen to information right now. I just need to move my body, but feel like rejuvenated. You're going to have those for you in the app, like anytime. It's going to be amazing. Yes, relieve pain, reduce stress, improve mood, 100%. So I'm very excited for that portion. Don't skip it. Come. So here's the schedule. You'll find it all right here. What I highly recommend though is you'll see at the very top it says click here to add the full event to your calendar. So when you click here, it brings up the full calendar for the Educate and Rejuvenate event. And you can follow this calendar. And then if any dates or times change or we add additional lives to the calendar, which we likely are going to do because I realized I want to add some actual coaching in. We're probably going to add some of that on like Friday or Saturday because I had so much content I was teaching. Again, so we're going to be adding some more fun surprises. So follow the calendar. It'll then add it to your calendar. So you can click here. You can choose like Apple, Google, Office 365, Outlook, Outlook.com. They're different things apparently. And Yahoo. And the other cool thing is you can change it to your time zone. So it knows I'm in America, Denver, but let's say you're in Phoenix, which is actually different than Denver right now. Or you're in New York, whatever. You put in your time zone and it'll convert everything for you. So then we have, when you click on each day, we just put the schedule in here instead of having like individual, like tons of different events, right? We just put day one, but in here we put the whole schedule. Okay, love it. After the 21st, what is the cost for continued access to the app? That is a great question. And there are going to be a couple different options. So we'll share more about that with you during the event. The platinum ticket to the event for just that is $127. I think it's $97 if you purchase today, but then it goes up to $127 after tickets close tonight. There are some other options as well that we'll be sharing about. I'm not giving away all the surprises yet. So just stay tuned. We'll share that with you. but there will be ways to do that. And so, yeah, great questions. Dana, I love seeing all your comments here. Sharice is here from West Virginia. Love seeing you all here. Okay, so in here, you'll find the Start Here section. We've got a welcome. We've got explained different access levels, like if you have general admission, platinum, or if you're one of our club members. This just explains the fact that this event is a combination of live and pre-recorded sessions. So there are pre-recorded sessions that if you have a ticket, you already have access to. Has anyone started watching pre-recorded sessions? Let me know in the chat if you have been. Also, we're like 20 minutes in and I forgot to ask, is my sound okay? I just got new AirPods. I'm assuming so because no one said that they weren't, that it wasn't. I don't have my whole headset today. I was like, I'm just using my AirPods because I finally have a new pair because I left my other pair at Walmart a few months ago and they were there for 3 weeks. I was like tracking them, trying to find them. And then all of a sudden they appear in a town 20 minutes from me and I can like watch that person go on a walk with my old AirPods and everything, but there's no way to get them. It's so sad. I'm like, yeah, they just took them instead of like turning them in, which is so sad. But you know, Prime Day, got new ones. Yes, Chris has been watching sessions. Okay, and my sound is okay. Good to hear. Anyways, you all didn't need to hear all of that about my AirPods, but that's fine. Latrice is watching the pre-recorded sessions too. Amazing. Jody is here, a newbie, a great coworker. Told you about this. Amazing, Jody. I love coworkers sharing the love. Tell your coworker thank you. Who's your coworker? Maybe I know them. Love it. There is also, okay, everyone's been asking about the workbook. So the workbook is beautiful. My team linked it here, but I just checked with them because, okay, oh, perfect. They changed it. It was a Canva link, but I was like, I don't think it's letting people print. So I told her we needed to like change the way we did it. And it looks like she was already on it. So, oh wait, that is not the full workbook though. So I will check on that and make sure that she gets the full workbook uploaded. So, I don't think she's on the live right now. So as soon as we're off the live, I will check on that because it is ready. It is beautiful. She had the Canva link linked, but it was like, they can view it, but they can't print it. So I told her to download it and re-uploaded it. And it looks like the only page that downloaded was the first page. So you're going to want more than that, but it's so beautiful. I promise. Right when I'm off the live, we're going to make sure that we get it on, even if that means I quickly download it and upload it for all of you. So, recap a little, please. I just joined. So yes, what we are doing is we are going through, I'm giving a full tour of Educate and Rejuvenate Summer 2025. And we've got people here who are, it's their 4th year here. We got brand new people here. I'm showing you the inside of the event. If you have your general admission ticket, you should already be able to see all of this. If you don't, you can go to educateandrejuvenate.com/summer 2025 to grab your ticket. And I was just going through, we're really just kind of getting started, this Start Here area. We've got directions for turning on notifications. Like I said, I highly recommend that because, and you'll find in here, we have directions whether you have an iPhone or an iPad or an Android for you to do the settings for your phone itself. And then in the app, you need to also make sure that they're switched on. Sometimes it already is, sometimes it's not. You're going to want to check that. So then you get notifications like when Anna's comedy is starting or when, hey, don't forget to turn in this for this giveaway if you want to do it. Like just very important things that are going to help you have the best experience at this event. And they're just little push notifications that if you're like, okay, great, I got that reminder, swipe it away. They're really not that intrusive compared to like getting a bunch of text messages and all that. So I would highly, highly recommend turning on those notifications. Next thing, live schedule, like I showed. So here's what's actually happening during the live portion of the event. This is what is starting tomorrow. So 8:30 is what we were talking about a bit earlier, that light workout, that movement piece that we're doing with Madeline, my yoga instructor, and how it's getting your body moving, the endorphins, but also there are affirmations. It is part of the whole experience, helping you embody the whole purpose of this event, which is to educate and rejuvenate, that you can teach and be a whole human outside of it. That is the whole purpose of this event, the reminder, the movement of this community. Then after that, we're followed, and at every live, you'll see, and I wonder if I should like zoom in a little bit, if that might be helpful. Yeah, I think that helped. You can see that there is a giveaway on each live. Oh, but we didn't update this one in the one spot. We didn't get around to the tees like we were hoping, the t-shirts. So that will be changed to a Progress Over Perfection tumbler. Those are super cute. So we missed that in one spot. Apologies. And then for the live session with me tomorrow, it was a $100 Educate and Rejuvenate shop gift card. We also have a homework challenge that is going to have so many different prizes for the very simple homework that I'm giving on my sessions that you're going to want to do anyway, because it's going to help you apply everything you learn. But then if you submit it into the form, we're going to have a lot of different giveaways for you. Then we're going to have a lunch break. Then we have breakout sessions and roundtables. This is the first time we've done this. It's going to be really fun. It's all taking place in the same Zoom room, but you're going to have a chance to pick which session you want to attend. So on each one, there's a speaker panel, or there are 1 or 2 sessions from a Teacher Goals author. And you can pick which one you want to attend live, and whichever ones you don't attend live, you'll get the replay in the app. So those are happening in the afternoon. We've got 2 breakout sessions. And then tomorrow you get another live session with me, and then the event wrap up. And we're ending a bit earlier than last year because we just want to make sure it's more like a school day length than like a full 8 to 5 length. So that's what we did this year. That's what the breakouts allowed us to do, that while still getting just as much content in for you in the app for you to then do on your own time as well. And then day 2 is Wednesday. And same thing, we're starting with another kickoff. And then we have my main session that is 9:30 to 11:30. It's kind of my keynote. And then that one has a big prize of, that's a $347 value. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that. Then we have our lunch break. Then we have the breakouts again. And then we have a panel with some of our awesome Educate and Rejuvenate Club members who have really been able to do a lot of this already with the whole Educate and Rejuvenate. And so they have just so much wisdom to share with all of you. And it's going to be me and them together. I'm going to have some questions when all of you can ask your questions too on like, hey, what is it you do to simplify this or whatever. And again, it's not any of us saying we're the expert. It's really all of us coming together and sharing ideas. So it's going to be a great time. And then on day 3, this is for those of you who have Platinum Pass or are in the Educate and Rejuvenate Club, we've got a 3rd half day where we're going to again have another light workout with Madeline. Then we're going to have the live book club with Anna, Lauren, and Jess, who you've probably seen on the Teachers Off Duty podcast or Board Teachers. They also have a book club they call Over Our Dead Bodies, which is about reading thriller books. It's not going to be you have to have read a certain book. It's going to be more of an overall discussion about thriller books, and it's going to be really fun. And then we're going to have a quick break, and then we're going to do open coaching. And I don't know why it says club support. That's not, it's just like open coaching. And I'm really going to be doing a deeper dive into the self-coaching model because there's so much content that, like, I've been planning my content for this event. That's why it's like 3 sessions now, because I want to give you all so much. But there were times I found like, oh, I had to shorten things even to be able to fit it all in. So we're going to have some more time to really dive into it, answer all your questions on that day. I am also going to add some more coaching for general admission too later on in the week, just because I want to. So it's going to be a great time. So stay tuned for that as well. The other thing is there's information here about joining the conversation in the community. We have a general discussion thread, and then we have session specific threads. The one thing I would encourage is if you have having issue with access, customer service, please email us, because then we will for sure see it. If you just put it in the app, there's a chance that we might not see it in time, or especially as the event really gets going, that there are just lots of people chatting about lots of different things and it gets lost in there. Where if you email us, it creates an actual support ticket for you. So if you have something like, I can't figure out how to access this or whatever, please send us an email and we'll make sure we get you taken care of. I mean, so far I've answered some questions in the app as I've seen them come up, but I just anticipate that starting tomorrow, especially, those are going to get a little bit more where things could get lost in there. But you'll see here where you'll find it is in the summer 2025 event chat. You'll see there's a general event chat, and then we have on the one, those are all the day 1 sessions we have on day 2, all the day 2 sessions, all the day 3 ones, and then all the pre-recorded sessions you'll see here. And we have encouraged the presenters to come in and go to their thread and engage with you as well. And then let's say you come to the session with Lene and Erica, where they're talking a lot about ChatGPT and co-teaching. And you're like, oh my gosh, I loved this part, or I have this question about this part, or how are you all going to apply this? We can come in here and talk about it. So that's why we have a discussion thread for each session, so that we have a place to talk about the pre-recorded sessions. And of course, we have the chat for while we're live on the live sessions, but a lot of people might be on the replay, or you might have a thought about it after, or a question that comes up after. For example, like during my session, maybe as you're doing your homework, you have a question. And so you can put that in my thread in the app, and I will come in and answer it, because I will for sure be checking those. So yes, that is what those threads are there for. The other fun thing we did that's new this year is we created an Educate and Rejuvenate Vibes playlist. That's just a really fun thing. This playlist is going to be playing. We're going to be opening the room early. Like, we'll probably open the room like a half hour early tomorrow, and we'll just be letting people in. We're going to have some slides playing with just things you want to know. And we're going to have the playlist playing just to get the vibes going. So if you're getting ready, you can turn it on and you can be hearing the Educate and Rejuvenate music, but also you can add this playlist to Apple Music, Spotify, or YouTube. They're all very uplifting songs. They're going to get you in the Educate and Rejuvenate spirit for the event. Just high energy, but like you've got this type energy. So, well, and some of them are high and some of them are slower. I mean, there's a mix, but they're all just really empowering. So add them to your music platform of choice. That's completely free. You'll just, once you add it, you'll have it. So, I also added an event day meditation that will help you get in the right mindset for the event as well. Again, this is not your average PD. We got a playlist for you. We've got a meditation to help you get in the mood and everything. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay. So we also got information about, and that looks weird. I need to check on that. If you decide to purchase a copy of my book, which is, that's not my book right there. I thought that was, here it is. I've got too many books. Because I interviewed Lene and Erica the other day, and I was about to grab their book, which they're also presenting. They're awesome. Check out their book. But if you decide to check out or purchase a copy of my book this week, Educate and Rejuvenate, you can forward your receipt to hello@educateandrejuvenate.com, and we will mail you a signed sticker to turn it into a signed copy. So that's just a special thing for the event. If you're I want the book too to go with it. I need to see if it actually looks this weird. We'll fix that. Also, if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free on there, so you can read it there. So we just have info about that. And we have also partnered with Teacher Goals to bring you those breakouts for this one. Oh, I did not realize that was still coming soon. We will get that linked to their website, but they have lots of great authors, lots of great additional books in addition to mine that you'll want to check out. Dana says, yes, music motivates. Absolutely, right? I love music. So when I attended another event and they had a playlist, I'm I'm so swiping that idea for my event. Wendy says she got her app notifications turned on. Yes, Wendy's not going to miss the thing. I highly recommend that you all get those notifications turned on. We have info about getting your PD certificate. We will add it here in the app. We will also email it out as well. And just remember, if you have general admission, to be keeping track of your sessions. We're going to have a checklist for you as well. So yes, you track it in the app here. You can hit complete on the sessions and see which one you did. But if you lose access to that part, make sure you're keeping track externally as well, so you know which sessions that you have done. Okay, next section, we have a million event giveaways because we love giveaways, and we've added even more this year. So we have a few fun ones. The first one is our I Educate and giveaway. Has anyone done theirs yet? I know some of you have who are in the chat. So we have a really fun thing going on where we have this sign that says I Educate and you fill in your blank. And I'll spoil it. This is actually the homework for session 1. How simple is that, right? Some of you have already done it. But when you do this and you post it on social, you'll be entered to win a $100 Amazon gift card. And that is a public giveaway. That's not even, you have to be part of the event to do that. But for attendees, you can also then take a screenshot of that post you did and to submit it to the attendee homework, and you'll be entered in to win another giveaway. Yes, Nicole did hers. Jody is very interested in the book. Well, now's the time to get it because you can turn it into a signed copy. I don't always do that just because we can't keep up with it, but we do it at like very special times, such as like this event. So now is a good time. Giveaways at every live, like I mentioned, on every single live, we do a giveaway. Now, the one thing we're doing a bit differently this year that a lot of you who've been before might be like, wait, you forgot to pick the winner. We are announcing all the winners at the end of the day. You don't necessarily have to be there, but it just makes it flow better where we can like, okay, we picked the winner, but it's not like, oh, and I forgot to pick, like, it's really easy to forget to pick the winners. And it's kind of like the flow of the event. We're just announcing all the winners at the end of the day. So we highly encourage being there, obviously, because, it's fun. We get to wrap up. We get to share our wins. But as long as you were there, like during the morning keynote, it doesn't mean that you are entered to win just as well as it was in previous years. We're just not announcing until the end of the day. Hopefully that makes sense. It's just going to help with the flow of the event so much more. Okay, and then my homework giveaway. This is new this year. This is where, and this is not here yet because they haven't gone live yet, right? I have the form. I just haven't actually embedded it into the app yet. There will be 3 simple homework assignments on my sessions, one of them on each. And I already spoiled the first one. The first one is literally to do this and then to also submit it to the form. So when you do that, you will be entered to win tons of different prizes, and I'll share what those are on my live session tomorrow morning. It's going to be a great time. And the winners of the homework sessions will be announced during the trivia party on July 22nd. So you actually we're giving the replay people time to catch up, right? And we're giving you, because maybe you're like in the excitement of the event, like you don't like get around to printing your sign immediately. You have until the 22nd to submit that homework. We'll be giving away any copies of your book. Yeah, that will be one of the prizes on the homework giveaway. So that is one of them. I'm trying to remember if it's one of the live ones. There's not a ton of them because we're like varying the prizes a lot. So it's not a ton of copies being given away, but there's like a slight chance. I would still say it's worth grabbing your copy because you could always, if you win it and you already bought one, then we'd be like, okay, do you want a planner instead or something else? So, okay, session tracking giveaway. This is another fun giveaway that we are doing. That is just when you watch your like different pre-recorded sessions or live, it doesn't matter. Either one counts. You can track that. And there's a video that explains how you track your points. So if like you hit play here, I don't know if you can all, I don't think you can hear it. I think I hear it because I'm playing the video and my AirPods are hooked up. But basically you'll come over to the tracking section and whoop, we've already got 25 people tracking their sessions. Amazing. All the early birds. I love it. So every time you watch a session, you just hit the plus sign and you put 1, and it only lets you do 1 at a time. So like if you watched 5, you would just do it 5 times. You can put like, I watched Teresa Quant's Canvas session. And then you can hit that. And now there's 26 people because I hadn't done it yet. Of course, I won't pick myself as a winner, though. I won't cheat. But that is how you record. And so as you do that for each session, you'll be entered to win a prize. Can I watch the sessions both on the app and online? Yeah. So when you see, like I'm doing this full screen right now on my desktop. So there is a mobile app, which we highly recommend that you download and you have, especially because that'll get you the notifications. But you can switch back and forth between the two. You can log in on the desktop app just in your browser. And if you go to educate and I can spell and rejuvenate.com/app, it'll take you to where you can download the app or do it on the web version. We highly recommend having the app just because there are multiple reasons to have it. 1, to get those notifications. 2, because like you might want to switch back and forth. You might be like, oh, I need to run to the store, but maybe I'll listen to this session like a podcast, and keep track of it that way. Or, oh, I watched another, like even like be watching it on your computer and then doing the session tracking on your phone. It's just really nice to have both. But I recommend definitely having the web version. You can bookmark it. And that's literally what I'm showing you right now on the screen is the web version. So you have both. And Jessica, I think that answered your question as well. And yes, it's always great to have extra time to get homework done. Absolutely. So yeah, the app is both web and app based. Okay, next thing is, where are we at? We haven't even gotten through all the giveaways yet. How insane is that? We're giving away so much stuff. Sarah says that is great to know. So glad that that helps, Sarah. So we got the session tracking giveaway. Then we've got the trivia game giveaway on July 22nd. So you're going to want to take good notes on your sessions. You can do it in that beautiful workbook that my team thought was linked, but it's one page. So we're gonna check on that right after. With that, we're going to have trivia, and all the trivia questions are coming from the event. So from different pre-recorded or live sessions, there'll be fun prizes at that trivia day. That will also be when I announce the homework giveaways and where we all wrap up. We share our wins. We talk about what we're wanting for the next school year and all of that. So that'll all be happening on July 22nd. Another giveaway we have going on. This is one that's different. This isn't like a one prize. This is just if you've been reading the book or you have a copy of the book or you've read the book and you haven't left a review yet, when you leave a review, as we hit different tiers of reviews on my book, so we're at 53 right now. We recently hit 50 reviews. And so we sent our entire email list a $5 code to our website. So the next one is 75. When we hit 75 reviews, we will send everybody on our email list a $5 code to our website. So if we hit that during the event, we will be sending out another code to everybody. So that's that giveaway. And then the final one, which you cannot do yet, is the event experience giveaway. So this form will be going live once we finish, like halfway through the event. Once we finish the live portion, we don't want to like ask you about your experience before it's really fully started. But once it has, we'll be embedding that form here. You'll be able to do it right in the app and fill that out. And that is another giveaway. Okay, then in here right now, you'll just find the Zoom link and schedule and how-tos for breakouts. It's not that much exciting stuff there because the replays can't be there because they haven't happened yet, right? But once the replays happen, you'll find those also pop up in here. It's the same Zoom link for day 1 and day 2 and the bonus lives that we're going to have, such as like I'm going to add some additional coaching later this week. All of those will be in the same room. If you're platinum or a club, there is a different Zoom link for that special day on the 17th that you'll find in the platinum section, which I will show that soon as well. This is the day 1 schedule, the breakouts, and the same thing, same exact thing here. Platinum day, this just tells you about it and where to find it, which I will, that you would just go back to the app hub and you'll see there's this separate. So platinum people, if you have the platinum pass or you are an Educate and Rejuvenate club member, which means you get the platinum pass for free, you will continue. All the main event is here. It's different than our winter one where we had a platinum event access and a general mission access, because what we realized is some people were watching in the general mission one, and then when that one went away, they're like, wait a second, they were tracking in there. So like, no, it's just one, and then it would extend your access to this same one. So this is where you go for still mostly everything, no matter what. And then in summer 2025, platinum, that is where you're going to find all the platinum bonuses for the event. So that's where you'll find the Zoom link for platinum day, and then all the bonuses such as the $700 worth resource bundle from our presenters, the bonus meditations, and all the other fun stuff that is just for platinum. So including our platinum people are getting access to all the replays from our winter event too. So you just get tons of different stuff. Margaret says she tried to access online but can't see it. Okay, the one, do you mean like you tried to get to the web version of the app or you tried to, or you like have the app and it's not showing the products, I would say definitely email our team at hello@educateandrejuvenate.com because we can look into individual accounts that way. But just as a general thing for anybody who has that question, what you want to check is make sure you're on the app, not like logged into your account on our website, because it's connected to your purchase, but it is technically a different website. It's our app. When you purchase on the website, it then grants access to you in the app as well, but you need to make sure you log into the app. And then you also, some people are downloading the app, but then like they're just using their Apple ID or whatever. And then that's a different email address than they use to purchase. So it's only going to connect to your purchase if you use the same email. So make sure that you use the email that you use to purchase your ticket to log into the app. And if you haven't logged into the app yet, you'll need to create a password. If you haven't done that yet, just hit reset password. It'll allow you to do that and get into the app so you can watch the event and get to everything. So Margaret, if you still are having troubles with that, please email our team so we can look at it individually. Usually it's one of those things. Very occasionally, sometimes Zapier is the thing that gives access from the website to the app. Very occasionally it breaks, not usually. It's actually usually pretty good. It usually ends up being like a different email or people are looking on our website rather than the app because they remember from previous years it was on the website. This year it's on the app. Hopefully that helps. And again, our team, they are great. You can always reach out, and that is the easiest way for us to look at like your account individually. Okay, so then we've got the additional live sessions, such as the trivia bonus day, or like I mentioned, I want to add another coaching day and stuff. Those replays will come in here. Then we get into all the pre-recorded sessions, which are here right now. So you can click on each session, go in. So let's see, here's Jocelyn, and you can click on her session, and then you can just watch it right here in the app. Any handouts are here. There's the discussion, and then there's the link for you to track for that tracking giveaway. And you'll just find all the sessions here. You can click on each section and you'll find all the sessions. It's pretty easy and self-explanatory, but there's so much good stuff in here. We have a very great mix of content. So we've got rejuvenating education through equity, begin with climate, curate the experience. Again, like Cassandra, she's the best when it comes to classroom culture. You're going to just love her. Debbie Chamberlain, she's talking about be kind to your mind. She's so good. Preventing burnout, withdrawing. Like, how cool is that, right? The real reason you can't stop eating. We had Laura Banks on this podcast, if you were here for that one a couple weeks ago. Again, because we're talking about you as a whole person, right? If you find yourself stress eating, or you realize that, oh, there's actually, like we talked about on the podcast, sometimes it's stress eating, sometimes there's actually a physical thing. And so she's going to go over all of that with you. And it's geared towards teachers. She's a former teacher, now a health coach. So we've now got behavior sessions. We've got how to set up classroom expectations. We've got finding flow with Angela Watson. We've got teaching strategies, how you can close academic gaps, 6 ways to accommodate and modify for math and ELA, a radical approach to parent communication, the back to school blueprint, from burnout to balance. Like, we've got so much for you here. 6 ways to create math lessons, math tasks that build confidence, math made simple using Canva for math. Again, these are going to be so much fun. And then we also have all the live sessions that are going to be happening too, on top of these pre-recorded ones, those breakouts that are then going to show up in the app for all of you. Word Wizards, build a foundation for lifelong literacy, raising confident readers, stuck to soaring in just weeks with reading. We've got homeschool sessions because, again, we've got homeschoolers in our audience too. We got 3 keys for preschool homeschool success, homeschool systems in a box, and create a homeschool that inspires learning. So if you have, I know a lot of teachers then homeschool your kids. If that's even something you've thought about at all, those are great. Finding success in your writing block, simple STEM, big engagement, from chaos to calm, emotional vocabulary, building bridges with your SEL toolkit. Where are we at? There are so many sessions. Here we go. Special education, get IEP ready. Yes, we need that, right? And then we even have from Erica, use your superpowers to create passive income with a side hustle. So all of that you get in this event, all of that for $5 when you join us with your general admission ticket. It's pretty nuts how much is packed in there for you. And the sooner you buy your ticket, the sooner you can dive in, right? So those who bought their ticket last week, we're diving in starting on Friday. If you buy your ticket today, you don't have to wait until tomorrow for the live sessions. You can start watching some of those pre-recorded ones today and get the app downloaded. Make sure you're all set and ready to go for tomorrow. So again, I highly recommend joining us at this event. You can go to educateandrejuvenate.com/summer2025. If anybody has any questions, please pop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer them. This is what that page looks like. You'll see that countdown, 13 hours, 6 minutes, 7 seconds. And I told my team, we need to have this redirect at midnight. Like $5 tickets are only through today. So tomorrow, the only option will be that 127 platinum ticket or to join us in the club. So if you want to just come try it out with that $5 ticket, you need to grab that ticket today. It's not available tomorrow because general admission, that period is smaller and we don't want people like joining later on and just not having enough time to get through the content. So only through today can you get that $5 ticket. So I know, and there's some, let's see, I'm going to scroll through here and just show you a little bit. So we've got, I'm not seeing any other questions yet. $5 ticket, you can scroll through the page. You'll see we've got lots of different reviews of people's experience of the event throughout the page. With your general admission ticket, you get the 2 days of live sessions. It's 2 to 3 because if you choose platinum, it's 3, depending on the ticket option that you can access for at least 10 days and watch anytime. You get the live keynotes, 2 impactful live keynotes, one from me, one from Anna. We've got the community chat, the bonus workout party sessions, the certificate of completion, live coaching sessions, live panels, live sessions, so much fun. And then if you decide to go platinum, which is really fun, that's where you also get to join us for that bonus day on the 17th. You get instant access to our winter event as well, all of those replays. So 2 events for the price of 1, really. You get 5 guided meditations that'll be loaded into your app. You get our self-love journal. You get to have access to the event through the end of December instead of just through July 22nd. So that is the platinum pass. Oh, and the bundle. I forgot to mention that. There's a huge bundle from all of our presenters that is part of platinum as well. So you can choose your ticket level. There's the general admission access or the platinum pass access, and purchase your ticket. You can learn more about all the speakers here. There's Anna. You've probably seen her on Board Teachers and the Teachers Off Duty podcast and Instagram. She's really fun on Instagram. Her reels are just so funny. And she's doing our keynote, and it's called Finding the Magic in the Midst of Chaos. And she actually tagged me on Instagram the other day with her slides, and they just look so cute. Oh my goodness. Like I just have I think as teachers, we have a thing for like, oh my gosh, like that's so fun. So cute. I love the design. You're going to have to check it out. It's going to be great. And this is just one of my sessions, not just a teacher. You're a whole human too. That's my first session. And then we've got one called Teacher Know Thyself. And then we've got one called Teach in the And, Live in the And I'll explain what that means. And then we've got Madeline Buckwalter, who I mentioned. She is the one doing those incredible yoga sessions that are going to help us to not just be like consuming information constantly, but really embody it and integrate it, because that is how we do it. We're going to have live coaching throughout the event. Again, we're going to add some of that later on, not during those longer days. Meet our inspiring speakers. We've got all these incredible speakers. You can come and you can click to learn more about each of the speakers, about what they do, and then live sessions from Teacher Goals authors, more information about just what everybody's loved about the event. I love this one. It says, I have a background in psychology and I was fascinated by this one as a middle school math teacher. Oh, this is a different one than I thought, but this is good too. I sometimes struggle with getting my students to adjust their mindset. Yeah, and so we help so much with mindset during this event. This is the one I thought it was. I teared up, came to realization, and honestly got my fire coming back. That is what we're going for. You and your team have created an experience that so many teachers needed and wanted. I know I said it so many times, but thank you and thank you and thank you for working so hard for all of us educators. This is truly a community that I always want to be part of. Keep it up. Everyone overcame and was so positive. That was because we had some tech issues that year. Kelsey, your first video with owning your wins showed through every single live. Thank you for modeling, being transparent, and showing me how to own my wins and looking at my gains. Thank you. So again, that is what we're all about. We are about that community, lifting each other up, coming to realization, getting our fire back. That is what this event is all about. And even if you feel like, I don't know if I have enough time for this, summer is so busy, it's okay. You don't have to do all of it. You can pick just 1 or 2 sessions, and that'll be worth that $5 for that ticket. I mean, any one session you pick, honestly, would probably be worth it. If you're just like, what are the 1 or 2 or 3 sessions that I want to attend from this event? It'll be worth it. And there's no behind, there's no should, there's no like need to do everything. That's not a thing. That's not a thing here. We're here to support you with whatever you can get to. And it's not just fluff either. Like a lot of you here, you could attest to that. This isn't just a fluff event. This isn't just like, oh, just only change your thinking, like as far as mindset. No, like we're acknowledging reality. We're acknowledging that things can be hard. And yet, this is how we come together and do this as a community. That's what this is all about. So I am so thrilled for this event. I am fired up that we're getting together. We are doing this together tomorrow. Who is excited? Who is joining me? I love seeing all of you here in the chat. We're going to have such a great time. And any other questions? Because this is the last time I'm going live before the event actually begins tomorrow. Like it's going to be a whole 22 hours until I'm live again. So not that me and my team won't be here to support you in the meantime, but if you have any questions that you're like dying to answer, have me answer live before we begin. Now is the time. I'm going to stop screen sharing now, but again, go to this page. It's educateandrejuvenate.com/summer2025 and grab your ticket if you haven't yet. Linda says, me, Wendy's so excited. Yes, I am so thrilled for this event. We're going to have such an incredible time together. And I'm really excited we're going to be in the Zoom room together. If you want to have your camera on, I love it. If not, that's totally fine too. Nicole is looking forward to another great event. Same. I cannot wait. Download the playlist, download the app, start getting the vibes going now. Watch a session or 2 today if you want, if you can. Educate and Rejuvenate has already begun. Yes, it's finally here. Your comment, Jennifer, came right as I said it has begun. Like it's not, I mean, when we say starting tomorrow, yes, the live portion of the sessions are starting tomorrow, but I mean, it's begun. Like it's starting now. Like we're already watching sessions. People are already tracking them. Like it is going. And we're having so much fun. Kim says, sounds like so much fun. It's going to be. Dana says, thank you for all you are doing. Thank you, all of you, for all you're doing. Because like I said, this is not the Kelsey show. This is all of us coming together. This is me and tons of other incredible experts and all of you who are also experts in our own ways with our own things, coming together, lifting each other up, and realizing we don't have to do this alone, and realizing we don't have to do everything or be everything for everyone. We just get to do our best. We get to love teaching, and we get to be a whole human outside of it. We get to teach, and we get to take a break. We get to teach, and we get to come together and have a lot of fun and laugh and cry and do yoga. Like, it's going to be so great. Like, so much fun. Dana's here. Lydia's here from Virginia. Hi from Nigeria. I love it. I love how I'm wrapping up and then we get more of you tuning in. It's so much fun. We are just finishing up, but if you are just tuning in, I just did a full tour of our Educate and Rejuvenate event, which is happening. Well, now you can get in and log in now and do it, but the live portion is starting tomorrow. So again, go to that page, educateandrejuvenate.com/summer2025. You're not behind. If you're here on this live tuning in at the very end, you're just in time where you got to hear how to join us. So go to educateandrejuvenate.com/summer2025. We'll be live on Zoom tomorrow and Wednesday, and then Thursday for Platinum VIP. And then we're going to have some other fun surprise lives and the trivia. So it's going on all throughout the week. We're going to be having a great time. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I'm going to get that workbook for you all now. So we'll talk soon.
If you loved what you heard in this episode, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button wherever you're listening or watching. And hey, if you're ready to take this work even deeper beyond just a podcast episode, you'll love the book that I wrote with teacher goals. It's called Educate and Rejuvenate, a 3-step guide to revitalize your teaching, renew your spirit, and reignite your passion for life. This isn't just a book you read, it's a whole experience. With your copy, you'll also get access to a full PDF workbook and exclusive reader-only course modules in our mobile app, designed to help you not just consume the content, but actually apply it to your life, even if you only have a few minutes at a time. So if you're ready to make Educate and Rejuvenate not just something you listen to, but a lifestyle you live and a mantra you carry with you every day, grab your copy on Amazon and head to educateandrejuvenate.com/book to claim your bonuses.